part of the morning walk. 62-mile challenge, stop soldier suicide. And keep working on my knees. Yeah. Last day in West Yellowstone. Last morning. I'm not sure where I'll be walking tomorrow. I think Idaho Falls. We're gonna go drive through the Tetons today, and that should be fun. Anyway, I love this school. You can see pride of America every place, and wherever you're watching this, take note. I'm gonna flip this. This is vacation week. I walked this 3 or 4 times this week while I've been here. This flag right here represents everyone. Doesn't matter what your political background, whatever. This one right here. See that thing in the shadow, the mist? That's called the American flag. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Those are the only 2 genders I know. But this right here. Some of you might know I did a lot of volunteering. Plan to get back into it. Now check this out. All you little leaguers and band boosters and whatever your kids are into or you're into, right here. It takes a whole village to educate a child. And then they go on to thank their boosters, school district. What else? For all the generous contributions to the community. They built this track so the kids have a good surface to work their magic on. Have that high school on this all-weather track, and you can tell this is August. What is this? August 7th, I think it is. 8th, whatever. It rained a lot while I was here, and yesterday coming out of Yellowstone National Park, it was even snowing. Yeah, it went down to like 34 degrees. At first we thought we were getting hail on, but here it is, August, and they're already starting to get flurries of snow. So for all us in the heat states, just know it's snowing right now when you're in the pool. That would be me too, usually right about now. I heard it was like 107 in Sacramento area of California. But yeah. Also, I'm going more and more carnivore and correcting some things. For you that don't know what carnivore means, break out that book. But there's a science book about carnivores, which I believe we are. I feel great with it. Yesterday I did, however, partake in some pizza for the first time in 2 months. And I don't feel guilty about it. It tasted okay. I'm sure it tastes wonderful, but my taste buds have changed, and I'm noticing that. I tried a bite of a full burger with all the ingredients. I don't mind the vegetable thing, but I do understand that there's the carb end of it that your body tries to eliminate, which is why we say the fiber in that is supposed to be good and cleanse our body and all that stuff. But I'm finding when I'm eating primarily meat, I don't have to really worry about that. And that's awesome. Meat's good. Meat can be expensive. I'm out here in West Yellowstone. Just to try to have a any kind of meat is going to cost a lot of money on the restaurant side. I'm vacationing, and yeah, I know I probably could have bought a hibachi or some kind of foreman grill, but then I wouldn't have been actually eating with the family because they want to go to a restaurant. Can you blame them? They're on vacation. But we are getting a lot of walking in. If you go to Strava, look up the Retired Fat Guy, you'll see some of my posts of what I've been seeing around here, which is awesome. Sorry, my nose is running while I'm on this walk. But yeah, I'm not gonna ever say you gotta do it, but you should at least try it. Do a 2-week, do a 30-day. Get off of everything. Eliminate everything but meat. Ribeye is what's recommended due to the fat content, but meat in general, I've done everything from just ground meat, ground wagyu, which you can get fairly inexpensive, I found, especially in your cities. Chicken. I had some fried chicken the other day. It's pretty damn good. That was something I did find, and I did have a salad with that. My dressing was just balsamic vinegar and some herbs, which I like. I like herbs. So you carnivores out there shaming me, the hell with you. Figure it out. This is life, and we're gonna eat what we want. Don't shame people. So I'm just feeling that getting off a lot of the stuff has helped me. So love you, but go ahead and judge yourself, not myself. But anybody that's out there doing what they can, keep doing it. For me, it's a personal challenge to get back to, I don't know, 240, see what happens after that. 220 would be perfect for my height, especially once I start working out again as far as weights. I'm learning a lot about working out over 45, 50 years of age. Less cardio, more weights, I guess, for us older people. But I do like my walks. For you that might know me from online or just work or all that stuff that I used to do, the knees are doing good. I had both my knees replaced a year ago. Was it the 14th of July? 12th of July was my last day of actually reporting to work. So I kind of eased into this retirement thing by doing a lot of rehab. But right knee's doing wonderful. Left knee still got a little bit of time. Can't do a full bend like I used to with my left. My right, almost all the way. But hey, I can get out here and walk. I took a steep trail the other day down to a riverbed. Couldn't have done that. Now I just got strength in my ankles. I learned that. A year before my knees, I had my foot redone, repaired. Pins, those seem to hold up. I was kind of worried about that halfway back, praying that it didn't decide to pop on me. But yeah, everything's going good. Go check out a channel called Homestead Now. There's a gentleman there. He was exactly my weight. I'm not sure about my height. I'm about 6'2" now that they straightened my legs, which was what I was when I was a young strapping lad, 18 years old. Anyway, his name is Kerry. Can't remember his last name, but Homestead Now. I think I said how on one of my videos, but it's Now. He's on a mission to get people thinking carnivore, and he's done it. He was 300, I think, 20 pounds when he started keto. He lost some weight during keto. Then about 150 days now, or maybe, I can't remember how many days, but about 150 days ago, he went carnivore, which is beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and water. Easy diet. It doesn't have to be ribeye, but that's what works best for a lot of people, I guess. Just eat meat. You could put seasonings on, salt and pepper. And when I say salt, I mean like a rock salt, not that iodine, whatever, in a blue box. That's I guess it's not great because they bleach it and do all kinds of stuff. So I learned, and that's what a lot of our food is made from. They put that stuff in. I guess it's not good for us. I do like the rock salt better. I still gotta watch that because I fight hypertension. I still have an enlarged heart. That's probably never gonna change. It can repair itself, strengthen itself, and that's all I can do. What happens after that? Well, if I go out trying, right? So yeah, that's carnivore. And I guess he's currently been doing lion diet for the last 30-40 days. And let me tell you, go be amazed. Take a look at me. I'm not exactly thin yet, but go look at him. 140 days later, he's lost, I think he said 2 pounds shy of 100 pounds. So that can't be bad, especially when you're 100 pounds overweight. So that would be me. I'm at least I don't know, when I left home I was 298, something like that. And I dropped, I started June 13th, 2023, and I was 317 when I came home from Maui that day. So that was the day I came home. I had prepped in my head when I got back from Maui, I'd start, and I'm going to be starting all over again. My birthday is August 20th. I'll probably keep going ketovore until the 20th, and then I'm just going to pound meat. I got to go tell my family that. I'm going to pound meat, walk. This boy does not run. I'm not going to destroy these brand new knees, and I really don't think my foot could take that pounding even if I was 200 pounds. So I got to be kind to myself. And then I will be out there on my recumbent bike, back to swimming. I was getting into that before we came to Yellowstone. I'm proud of my youngest son. My youngest son has Down syndrome, and he doesn't know what we're doing, but we got him out moving. I could see changes in him. He loves to swim. I think he's good enough to go join the Special Olympics. So Sacramento area Special Olympics, look for us. We're going to be coming. If you followed anything I posted this last week, you'll see him. He's not built for speed, but sometimes he thinks he is. Just kind of fun. But he is not motivated by exercise at all, so we try to make it fun. Go tell him we're looking for a particular rock, or have him count out birds. But next thing you know, the other day he walked, I think the furthest was about 1.25 miles. And that was while we were out on the trails in Yellowstone. And couldn't be more proud of him, even though I'm done, I hate this, whatever. Got it done. And he's like that in the pool too. He started off swimming about 250 yards. One day we would do 25, 50, then stop, and then maybe do 50 and stop, and then get from wall to wall 4 or 5 times. And when I counted it out, it was about 500 yards. And then I don't know, maybe the week after, we got up to 1,000 yards. So that was pretty cool to watch him. That kid can backstroke. That's one of the hardest strokes there is, and he does pretty good. He's just working on going straight. So anyway, his name is Landon. He has a channel. I think we called it Landon's Adventures, that we started a while back, but we didn't do much with it between my work schedule and all that rehabbing, and I don't know, we did some things and then we didn't. Anyway, basically his life as a Down syndrome person and trying to motivate other people with Down syndrome. And the families, stop hiding your kids. You know who you are. Doesn't matter what we got, we can all work through whatever we can together. Kind of like that thing says, it takes a village to educate a child, but it also takes a village. And Landon definitely has a village of friends and family of all spectrums. And we love y'all. And so yeah. And then Carrie, if you're watching this, go see that Bill. I saw that you got tickets the other day to Alaska with your daughter. And shit, if I can figure out how to get to Alaska, maybe I'll join you. But we want to see Bill. Bill's about 700 pounds. He says maybe even more. He's been basically locked in his little cabin on his family's property. Has a hard time getting up, whatever. And Carrie went out of his way to get all the carnivores together and raise money on a GoFundMe, and so he can afford the meat. I guess up in Alaska, meat's pretty expensive if you're buying it. For the hunters up there, well, which was cool, is some of the people that were up there said, "Hey, I got an elk," or whatever they went out and got. They're willing to part ways with and get them started. But $13,000 was raised, and I think Carrie, I know he did a 10-hour live with his daughter to raise, I think, another $18,000. I mean, like, that was all in the last week and a half. So good job on Carrie for doing that for Bill. And Bill, you reached out, so Bill listened, and that's awesome. Now for Carrie, he's doing a video on Carnivore, so look for that. He starts with Bill. That's why he's going to Alaska to start his movie. A lot of doctors are getting involved. Can't remember everybody's name, but I listened to him. I know they're credible. Anthony Chafee, I believe is his name. He's a neurosurgeon, so he kind of knows his stuff. I think he's in his residency, but I think he or he's done. I'm not sure. But a neurosurgeon isn't exactly the bottom feeders of all doctors. So somebody to take care of. And then there's another gentleman that Ken, I don't know. I apologize, sir, if you're watching this, but anyway, it doesn't matter. All these doctors are coming forward that are going against the grain of what we know and what we've been taught. And I believe we've been lied to. And our FDA, Food and Drug Administration people, if there's ever a reason not to trust the government on food, that would be one. They've allowed what they call food in our restaurants, what they call food in our stores, to pass as food, and anything processed, get yourself off of it, get your kids off of it. It's like crack. Drugs are bad, and so is sugar. Sugar, I guess, and I believe it because I love my pasta. I mean, my face shows it. I had pasta. I didn't eat it a lot, but I liked it when I had it. Bread. Hey, I learned how to make bread when I was 8 years old. Pizza. Loved making it too. I figured out other ways to make a pizza that's a little bit better for you, but it's not dough. That's a whole nother topic, but the food that they're calling food is not food. It doesn't say one ingredient, like what you're about to eat is meat. It says meat. It says what it is in the actual title. Same thing if you're into Ketovore stuff and keto and all that stuff. You're eating a carrot. That's what you're eating. If you eat a carrot, you're eating cabbage. If you're eating cabbage, that's what it is. One deal. Potato. You don't need to add sugars to make potatoes taste better. Bake it. Put some butter on it. A little salt, little pepper. It's awesome. And I'm talking real butter. Get off of that crap called margarine. That's what I was raised on. I know my mom was trying to keep us healthy because that's what was being sold to us, is eat margarine. It's better. Or won't clog your arteries or whatever. Well, I had a lifetime of that, and so did my mom and a lot of my family, and all we did was get larger and larger and larger, and unhealthy. It took until I was 50 to need blood pressure meds. Well, it turns out I have an enlarged heart, so that's probably why. I was also work-induced. I overworked myself. Yes, you can overwork yourself. Being a workaholic and no play created an enlarged heart. And the stress of the job that I was involved in, I guess that played it, even though I didn't feel like I was stressed. Hidden stress. We all have it. Be careful. Take care of yourself. That's it. I got 23 minutes on here. I'm going to get back to my walk, get back to the hotel, pack up, and move on. Go see the Tetons. So, like a friend of mine says, go do something fun. Go walk, kayak, run, whatever it is that makes you tick. And Rick, you know who you are if you're watching this. And that's it. Have a good day. Love y'all. Live healthy.